Yeah, we'll get it all fixed up. Whoa. Good morning. How are you guys doing? Jim Adkins here from Jim Adkins Results Coaching. Day 21 of 26 Days of You. Thanks for hanging in there. I'm in the middle of teaching some classes, and it's good. Black belt candidate on the floor. She's going to be testing this Saturday, so I spent a little extra time with her, and I got somebody coming in. But day 21, the letter U. How have the other 20 days been? Reach out to me. Let me know how you like this. What's going on, or give me the thumbs up or something. I tell people hit the like button if you like it. I get 2 likes. So I'm feeling kind of depressed and unloved, maybe unappreciated. I'm just joking. Thank you. Those are some U words. What I noticed about U words, and I was just talking to Miss Jocelyn about this. They were bridged words. There were a ton of bridged words like undisputed or unbreakable or undone, or uplifting or uncontrollable. Not a lot of just straight U words that I came across right away. So I had to do a little looking. We came up with unity. Unity is a pretty good word, right? And what was the other? Oh, useful. Useful is a useful word. Of course, useful could be Miss Quinn, good morning. Now, one of the things I love to pay attention to growth. And when I do things like this, it starts out as a simple exercise. Let's just take the 26 letters of the alphabet. Every day, this is what this purpose is for 26 Days of You. Every day we'll pick a word, not to just add to our vocabulary. That's okay too, but to add to our personality, to add to our spirit, to add to our attitude. So we're picking words that we can try on and use throughout the day, the week, the month, whatever it is, and help change things. That's what we're about, right? We're about that growth, or we're about the transformation. So what I noticed, and this is just who I am, as we move through it, you'll notice if you look at the videos, I started with one word. This is the word, it's action. Okay, this is the word, it's belief. And then as we went on, I started throwing 2, 3, 4, 5 words at you during the day and said, okay, pick the one that is functional for you, or pick the one that matches you. And today, as I'm looking at U words, the philosophy of how do you define life, your life? When you ask people, now, what's the meaning of life? Okay, because that can be a lot of different things too. But when you define what is life like to you, when you wake up in the morning and you hit the ground running, the meaning that you give to the day as you start your day probably gets carried through at least until you decide to change it, right? So I'm looking at the U words, and what I liked, the one I'm going to pick for today is unstoppable. I have clients and students and friends, and even myself at times hit walls. You're moving forward, and bam, there's a wall, or there's a setback, or you mentally challenge yourself to the point to where you have now, stopped moving forward, or momentum is slowed. So unstoppable. Unstoppable. That's the word for today. And when people asking me, hey, how are you? I'm going to tell them, unstoppable. Universal was one that Miss Jocelyn chose. How are you? I am universal. Or, so those words. But it can be determined by what you think life means. For instance, if you think life is a dance and it's done with others, and sometimes it's awkward, and sometimes it's expressive, sometimes it's fast, sometimes it's slow. Life is a dance. These words mean different things to you. Think about that. Action, if life is a dance. You got it, right? Unstoppable, if life is a dance. It could be a lot of dancing. Undisputable, undisputed, unbreakable, unconditional. Unconditional is a great one. What if life was war? to you. You know, it's a constant battle. I've heard people say that life is a constant battle, and you wake up every day looking for that battle. And some people rise to the challenge and they beat whatever it is that's in front of them. But some people, life is a battle. I'm just too tired to battle today, and I don't want to. And life becomes, undivided or unbearable. What if life was a game and you played it with others? What does that mean? Because there are different types of game players, right? There are the game players who play it for the joy of the competition or the joy of the involvement. There are players who play it to play you and to beat you and to win, or to at least try to stop you from winning, depending on the game, correct? I spent some time with some major game players, and I'm talking about real game board games this weekend. Oh, and this last weekend, my daughter and my son-in-law, and they're extreme game players. And they were talking to me about some of the really involved board games. Have you seen these games? These role-playing games? And man, it's crazy. And to think about the people who come up with them, that's a lot of time, and that's some creative thought process. But they told me this. They said, if you ever wanted to cheat, and I'm sure they were just being fun with it, but in those type of really involved games, you could just tell people, no, you make up your own rules, and then you go ahead and read the rule book. The rule book. People are not, no, don't worry about it. Just keep playing. Or, and this is funny too, undisputed or unrecognizable. In a dice game, you roll the dice in certain involved games, and you just tell people what your number is. Yeah, that was a 12. And then you pick up a dice, and most people don't read your dice. Undisputable, unrecognizable, unacceptable. All right. So unstoppable is my word for the day. Unstoppable, unbreakable. These are pretty cool words. I like them. I think that's it. We've got a new workshop that we're working on. I'd like to hear from you. I've got some good news all across the board. When I said there were struggles, and I think we all struggle at times, and as fall rolls in, there's a lot to be done. There's a lot of things to do. We kind of lose sight sometimes or slip and fall. Well, it's good to hear some of the good stories too. And I can tell you this. I have some friends who I did some coaching for. Yeah. And I'm talking about you, Cindy. So maybe this is somebody else. Maybe it's somebody else. But I have some friends that I did some coaching for on here. And life changes were happening. And I reminded them of what their focus was. I helped them pick a pattern of forward momentum that fit their personality at the time. And they went on a trip and came back from that trip. And now their life is changing in the direction that they wanted. And unstoppable because it fits your life. How cool is that? I'm being a little, non-descriptive for a reason, because I don't want to share everybody's private stuff, but when you put your mind to it and you focus, things happen. And when they start happening, be ready, because they comes quick. All right, you guys, the word for the day, unstoppable. I love you. I will see you tomorrow. Tomorrow is Friday in our world right now, right? Yeah. So I've got a busy day again tomorrow, which is awesome. But I will come on early, maybe sunrise, and we'll talk about the letter V. I can't wait to see what words are not bridged with the letter V. Also, just a little commercial here before, I know I say goodbye 20 times. There's a commercial on my YouTube channel. If you know anybody that's interested in the martial arts world, I still do that a lot too. My coaching business is definitely on there. If you know somebody that can use coaching, or if you like our videos, give me the thumbs up, subscribe, share it with other people, help me build the YouTube channel. That's very important to me. But I'm also going to offer some free workshops on martial arts to my subscribers. They're only going to be available on this channel to the subscribers. And I have videos available, and they go on sale today at noon. We're going to cut a deep discount for the holidays, and the martial arts videos are going to go on sale there too. But if you know anybody that's interested in that, send them our way to the YouTube channel or go to 26moves.com. That's 26moves.com. And have you looked at David? No, maybe, I don't know. Mr. Arnold, I hope you had a good night. So anyway, that's what's happening in the martial arts channel, my coaching channel. This is what I'm trying to do to make a living. If you guys can help out, send people to me. And if you think I can help them, and we'll go from there. All right. Have a great day. 21, the letter U. You get to choose your own word. I've chosen unstoppable. Be useful. I love you. I'll talk to you later. Until then, on your mark, get set, grow.